Okay. I mean, the hope is that this is the end. Isn't that always the hope, though? Also, hi, Faye. It's been a minute. How's it going? Okay, good. I can still see you guys. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm trying so many new things. We're probably going to have a very buggy, laggy stream, but I mean, what's new, right? I feel like every single time it's a little bit on the laggy side, or just, you know, we have problems. We have problems all the time. And that just happens, and that's okay. That's just life. Alright, let's get started and see if this actually works. Alright, and oh yeah, that's right, you guys can see a little bit behind the curtains today. Because I think if this works the way that I'm hoping it will, which probably means it won't work this way at all, but I think you guys will be able to see what's going on in the game, like, in the notebook, if I have it set up this way instead. We're gonna find out. Yeah. Okay, so real quick, which one is on top right now is the question. Okay, that's the one we want to be on top. Throughout my back, so I'm slowly healing. Oh, goodness. I hope you heal soon, Faye. I'm sorry, that's awful. Did you throw out your back carrying me throughout this entire playthrough of Riven? So we're back to trying to get this to work in Steam VR. Like the streaming on Steam. Because, at least when I tested it earlier today, it was running much smoother. It only crashed whenever I opened up the main, like, the Steam overlay. So, let's hope. Fingers crossed, right? I assume it scared you off after playing Once Human together? Yeah, that was a concern, that the reason you stopped talking to us was because you hung out with us in Once Human. You were like, I don't like these people. Which, I mean, fair. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize I still had that menu up, too. Something like that, as in, you hung out with us and you were like, nah. Or that you threw out your back helping me in this game. Or both. Both are a good option. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping this looks good for you guys. I apparently have you guys right here, and I also have you guys over here by accident. Oh well. But yeah, like, it's just annoying because visually, this is running better than even the Airlink on Oculus was running. I don't know if they updated something or what, but like, it's running so much smoother. I don't know. VR is dumb. Aaron and I were literally just talking about this earlier. That, like, internet's just dumb. Well, now I'm gonna be playing FNAF fan games and watching. Hell yeah! Hi, Misty. Good to see ya. Oh, I should test my, clip function. Clip that. Marp. Yeah, okay, it's working. Solid. Alright. Now this is pod racing. Okay. First let's go and get that dork into a book. I think that should be goal number 1. Because now... We forgot something. This is on me. But I am going to blame all of us, okay? So that way it's not just my fault. We're gonna both shoulder the blame. We're all going to shoulder the blame. But we actually did read at some point. I don't remember when. Maybe we didn't read. It might have just been something that Artorias, or whatever his name is, told us whenever we started the game. The book... Oh, it's in this journal. In one of these journals, right? He says that the way that the prison book works is whoever touches the book will get imprisoned. Shock, surprise, I know. But if somebody else then touches the book, the first person that was in prison gets catapulted out, and the person who touched it the second time gets trapped. So that's why Gwen, I think his name is Gwen, right? Also, how's the audio of the game? Much better today. Okay, yesterday I was rewatching the gameplay, and you guys couldn't hear anything. Oh, did we just crash? Page for 2 seconds. Hey! Still think the weirdest part about these crashes is that okay, it's not, how do I say this? The game's running fine, and then it just turns off. Which doesn't make sense as far as glitches go, right? Always on top is fine, notification, blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just do it again, because I'm a crazy person. We're finishing this game today, even if I have to pull us all kicking and screaming through a game that crashes every 2 seconds. I'm finishing it this way. I don't even care. But I took screen captures of both error codes that I got. So the hope is start complete. You can now use, okay, yeah, but I can't see my things. Very strange. So here, wait, real quick. We don't need that window. We do want this one. Okay, what do we get? This is Steam Link. This is Steam Link, yeah. Well, now I'm gonna be playing FNAF. This is Steam Link. Yee. Been having loads of smoke throughout my back while lifting an air purifier and been having to wear a mask for the smoke. I didn't mean to jump into the stream before, but had other things going on. So you guys didn't do anything wrong. Okay, good. As long as, because we can, just never talk to Aaron. That's fine. If Aaron's the problem, then... No, don't recenter. Only show when in view. Keep visible. Okay. Oh, I closed it like a dingus. No, dang it. We're good, okay? It's fine. Give me 2 seconds. Damn it, it did it again. And by it, I mean I did it again. Wait for all of them to load, and then go. Okay. Grab. Actually, let's resize this first. He says didn't do anything wrong. Not only fine, but probably preferable. I don't know what that was in reference to. Be so nice if I could, what does this do? Oh, cool. I can actually see a report of how hard my computer's working. That's pretty neat. Sorry, I have a new little toy on here that I'm playing with. I actually have a watch now, which is kind of fun. But that's also what you guys are attached to currently. Actually, you might be able to see that. Right? No, you can't. Well, your loss. Interesting. This says that display VR view is already on. There we go. Oh, but why is it... It's not in the right aspect ratio at all. But the why? Why is it in 1x1? Was it in 1x1 earlier? Both eyes, left eye dominant. Okay. Weird. This is also my screen. Check it out. How do you guys like it? It's pretty good, right? It's pretty cool. Pretty tight, if you will. Alright, I need to stop dilly-dallying. Let's get back to it. Now, this does mean that you guys will be able to see chat now. But, I mean... I did hit play, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I can see you guys right here. So you guys didn't do anything wrong. I'm just glad we didn't do anything wrong. Oh, not only fine, but probably preferable is in relation to me saying we can just stop hanging out with Aaron. Solid, okay. That's still on top, which is exactly what we want. Except my mouse is currently on the monitor, which is not what we want. Yeah, why is it set up like that? Here, wait. You. Properties. Don't capture the cursor, obviously. Okay. We're getting there, everybody. It's fine. We're just gonna have to rewatch this probably like 17 times. What was I talking about before it crashed? Gwen's a bitch. Or Gen. I think it's Gen. Yeah, he's a bitch. And we're gonna touch the book because he wants us to. And then he's going to trust us because we touched the book. And then he's going to touch the book, and it's going to trap him and not us. It's going to be great. Oh, also, that journal that we got from, I forget Artorias' wife's name. It starts with a C, doesn't it? I can't remember her name right now. Claudia? It's not Claudia. Anyway, yeah, that journal that she gave us with, like, the notes, yeah, there's, like, so much more written in that than I knew. Okay, open this. So he's gonna be a little bit angry with us. Apparently he gets more and more angry every time that you show back up, which I think's hilarious. Apparently if you show up 3 times, he kills you. I've been doing research on this game because I don't want to keep playing this forever. I want to be done. Ding ding! Sir, I'm back. Bonk bonk bonk. Again. You dumb bitch. Hi. It's me. Oh, his glasses came off wrong. That was hilarious. How's it going? I changed my mind.
You've returned.
Yeah, I've decided I want to touch the book. I'm hot for the book.
Perhaps you had decided against it.
No. I want to touch the book. Please don't monologue again. Can we just get right to the part where I touch the book? Oh, thank you.
Here.
Because it... Yeah.
I shall follow you directly.
Okay, cool. Love you. You're so beautiful.
Please.
Oh, man. Those lips. I see where Artorias gets it. Kisses, boo. We're gonna...
You're free to go.
No, wait. I want to touch it. Oh, sorry. I was messing with you. No. Come back. I didn't realize that there was a time limit.
I think you should not come back unless you're willing to use the book.
Okay, I'm gonna use it this time, I promise. Clip that. Okay, I mean, that's on me, to be perfectly honest. I kind of want him to kill us, though, because it just sounds funny. You can't tell me it wouldn't be funny. I'm sorry. Man, he just... You know... He doesn't understand my love. That's kind of an on-him problem, you know? He just doesn't get it yet, you know? We'll go back. We're not going to touch the book. But, you know, I'm convinced that if we just, like, do a little smooch, he'll be down. He'll let us out of the cage. Stop putting me in here, you asshole! Damn it. Okay, let's save. We'll put it in this one. Okay. Back. We just need to give him a smooch. I'm telling you. That's what he's missing. Man, we could get back there so easily if I didn't break that bridge. I mean, if somebody hadn't broken that bridge. What was I saying that my name was? After we broke the bridge in the first, or I guess it would have been the second episode, huh? I don't remember. I was Digital, like, Magpie or something like that. Yeah. I still don't remember. Which... It's so frustrating how much smoother this is today. I think it's this one. Yeah, I remembered. It's the big line. I feel like a Smarty Pie. A Smarty Pizza Pie. Maybe. I don't know. So wait, you guys... Yeah, you can see chat. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, as long as you can see chat, I guess. Let's go! I still want to be able to touch this. I think this should be a button. That's like just an aesthetic thing to me. Being able to push that in and then the whole thing closes, just... Mwah! Chef's kiss would be great. What was I saying? I promise I took my medication today, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. Also, now you guys get to see how frequently I check, because I constantly am just like this. It's so bad. Do we remember? Yes, we do remember. We being me. It's the dot. That's the eye that we need to get to our daddy. Daddy? What was I saying? Oh, like, it's so frustrating how good this is running right now. Like, it's visually beautiful. If it ran like this all the time, I'd be the happiest little rook in the entire universe. Unfortunately for us, all of us, not just me, it just wants to crash all the time. And I don't know if it's like a problem with the hardware that I have, or what? You know? Because I've talked to Steam about it. Like, I've actually emailed back and forth with their help, like the VR help portion. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but and they don't know either. They even had me run this program called like what was it, like graphics card or monitor, I think it was, and it literally collects data like every frame from your graphics card, like all of the data from your graphics card. So running that for even like a minute or whatever, running that for like a couple of minutes was like 70 gigs of data. It was crazy. How does this Akka dude keep on coming back? Does somebody have moderator abilities? Just get rid of him. Make him go bye-bye. Add to block list. There we go. Have you ever played The Room? The Room. I want to say yes, but... The Room. Why does that sound familiar? The Room. What did Faye say? Oh, and then Tiger. Hey, what's up? I just realized you were the one that wrote that. I read it might be Unreal Engine itself. No mod on Twitch. Oh, no mod on Twitch. I'll have to assign one of you as mod on Twitch at some point. I read it might be Unreal Engine itself. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Whenever I'm doing Unreal Engine, like, game development, I'm constantly struggling with it. Constantly. It crashes all the time. Can you guys see this now, by the way? I forgot to ask. Make a new save. Like, if I go into Notebook, you guys can see this, right? That these are, like, my pictures for the Notebook. Here, wait. Well, okay. Well, yeah, obviously that's a problem, but I'm assuming you can see those now. Hey, Coach Jack. I'm on Twitch. Hey. How's it going, Kojak? I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I am. Because I know we made a whole day of it the one time where we were trying to get me to pronounce it correctly. Oh, did we crash again? They're resolved. Such weird moments to crash, you know? Oh, except I don't think this started up properly. Okay, oh. Here, wait. Exit VR. There we go. I wonder if there's a way to put it like a failsafe in OBS where if it fully crashes like that, it like will switch the scene, because that would be pretty dope. Okay, we can close you. Kind of sucks that we have to reopen OVR Toolkit every single time, but Actually, yeah, good point. Is it worth it to keep doing OVR Toolkit if it's going to... It'd be better if OVR Toolkit just also closed whenever Steam closed. You know? Oh, okay. That time it actually worked. It's weird because it ran fine for me on desktop mode. Yeah. Clip that. Okay, cool. I don't know if I got me flossing, but I was trying really hard to floss for you guys. That's not... It's not crazy weird, though, Faye. Because, like, as much as people want to believe that VR is, you know, a functioning thing, it really just isn't. Like, just ask literally anybody who uses VR. Mainly me. I'm speaking from experience. Like, the programs that run VR still don't really know how to work yet. It's an ongoing thing. VR is dumb. VR is dumb. I love it to death, but my god, it's so dumb. I really just need an add-on that lets me skip this. If I could just get an add-on that lets me skip this, I'd be so happy. I have seen this cyan logo a billion times. Oh. You guys are on the wrong screen. I can tell because you can't see what I'm seeing. Oh. Might not matter. I don't think it's going to let me go. That's fine. As long as I can read chat, I don't care. My day is bad. I lost my friend. Oh no, in what way? That sounds very bad. Just beat the game. You won't have to worry about skipping this intro. That is true. We just have to focus on beating this game. But first, I'm going to let this dude kill me. Because I'm pretty sure if I refuse to touch the book again, he gets very not happy. Okay, where am I? Alright. Close, but we need to get through there. It is nostalgic to me too, Faye. I promise. I know it sounds like I'm shitting on this game a lot. I promise you, I'm loving this. I wouldn't be putting up with all the problems that I'm having with this if I wasn't absolutely loving this. Because I am loving this. I just also bitch a lot because things being broken in VR makes me sad because I want VR to be so good. And I want people to love VR as much as I love VR. And the fact that it runs so poorly makes me, like, it makes it harder for me to convince, or I feel like I'm letting people down, if that makes sense. Okay. So we are, yet again, not going to touch the book, or we're not going to let him, trap us. Because I think he kills us. Pretty sure. He just texted me that he doesn't want to be friends anymore for some reason. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. But hey, like, you know, maybe in the long run, it's for the best. Hey, Gwen. Gin? I still don't really know your name. How's it going? How you doing, Daddy? I've returned.
All right then, once more.
Yep. Yeah, let's totally, you know... The problem is that I keep on getting lost in your eyes. Are you ready?
The only path open to you now is through this book.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, but your eyes. Oh, man, look. So pretty. Yeah, it's just... You're really just beautiful eyes. Oh, wait. No, sorry. I was going to touch the book. That was on me. Oh, that's kind of rude. What'd you just shoot me with? What was that? That wasn't even a gun sound.
You see, I have changed.
Have you?
There was a time when I might have let you live.
Oh.
I made that mistake with Aegis once. Then you decided not to give me a second chance.
I'm sorry. Blech. Okay. Clip that. Did you see that though? For a second, it showed the Artorias's office in like the beginning of the game. That's like, thanks, man. What's your favorite VR game? Favorite VR game? I'm gonna have to say that it was Seventh Guest. Seventh Guest was amazing. Like, great puzzles, fantastic storytelling, really beautiful set pieces. Like, God, that game was just amazing. The crazy thing is that it's still crashing less than the original was on modern machines. Last time I played it, oh no, I was best friends with him for 2 years. That just hurts. That really sucks. I'm sorry, Kojak. People blow. Okay, oop, not what I wanted. Oh, it's not gonna let me skip it, is it? Well, we beat the game, everybody. And by that I mean, I died. Liquid development. Creature rigging. You guys are my favorite people because you made the sunbathers. I love them. I'm also super happy that, like, I can... Here, let's see what the system says. So, right now, we're running at 120 frames per second, which is impressive. VRAM is definitely up there. It's at 81. GPU is being 80% used. CPU is at 38. So, CPU is fine. I mean, the VRAM and GPU are high, but, like, they're not maxed out. Girl in Jungle. Sydney Walken. Thank you, everybody. And that's the end of the game. No, I promise we're going to go back in and actually I'm gonna try to get the good ending. I think I know how. We just have to actually touch the book. For Mom and Dad, Kelly and Marty, I love you. And to Lincoln, my son forever. Whoa, what is going on there? Jeff Lactot, what were you writing? It was just gibberish, it was just letters. I don't think that was a different language. I'm assuming if I continue to load from there. Try to laugh for something, feel better, but still, I'm sad. I know. Well, let's not think about that. Let's focus on happy things, right? We're here together. All of us are here, hanging out with you, and trying to make your day a little bit better by beating freaking Riven. I have more art that I need to get done, so that's going to be probably the next couple of days for stream. But I do think once we're done with like the 2D art, I've been really getting into learning Unity VR as of late. Hello.
All right then, once more.
So I think we might do some streams where we just kind of play around and make silly VR stuff in Unity, because I need to practice more. Yep, let's go. See? You can trust me. Ha! Have a good one, bud. Thanks. See, we're basically besties. Oh! Oh! Hey! How's it going? How's it going? Oh! Yeah! You're thinking about it, though. You're like, you know? He did have a nice butt. No, I can't be tempted by just a nice butt. I can be a little tempted by a nice butt. You know what? Second thought, third thought, that butt was worth it. I'll go to that place with him inside of this book. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go. Ha! Idiot! Always gets them. Clip that. Haha! The fool! Haha! Excellent. Okay. We got some balls. I don't think we do anything with the balls, though. I'm gonna touch all of his shit. He doesn't even know it. I'm a little surprised that I can't read these. We got his pipe. In this book. Whatever the hell this thing is. Oh, that is such a cool inkwell. Holy shit. I want to make that. That is awesome. That is like the coolest inkwell I've ever seen. That's so neat. Can I play with the toy? I want to play with the toy. Man, his place sucks. I can't touch any of this. I want to touch all of it. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a ladder. We have... Oh, there are windows. I didn't think these were windows. I thought that this was just open air. What does this do? Oh, okay. I'm pretty amazing at this game. Okay, and then we have this. See, I told you. This was a romance situation. He's even got a machine to play cool jazz. Oh. Wait. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Why can I grab the top? And why does it turn my hand yellow? I don't know. Okay, let's go. Whoa, this place is really cool, though. And again, that's kind of why, like... Don't get me wrong, Myst did a great job of, like, wow, look how, like, interesting and weird these worlds are. They weren't too weird, but they were, you know, interesting. This game feels like I'm on alien planets. Like, everything is so strange. I love these little guys. Love them. They're the best. No, they're not the best. Sunbathers? Yeah. Sunbathers were the best. They're so cute. Like, that looks so weird. I feel like I'm living inside... Do you remember, like, old 3D backgrounds? Like, way back in the day, like, in 2003... There was like 3dbackgrounds.com. Oh, he's using the sun to cook. That's clever. Oh, but that's one of the little guys that are swimming through the air. That's sad. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else here. World building is the best in the puzzle genre, in my opinion. Yeah, like, it's amazing. And like I was saying, this... Like, Myst was really good, but this game, I feel, has taken the cake. Wow, a little pompous, aren't we? Making a throne? Wait, but he would always come from here. Are you really telling me that he would just, like, whenever he was waiting for us to come back, he would just sit on his little throne by his fire, looking out the expanse? Like, it's a good expanse, don't get me wrong. That water looks fantastic, by the way. Good lord. Okay. What? Can I not open this? Shabba-dabba-da. I guess not. Okay, well, I mean, it's just there to collect ash, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, he was trying to burn a book. I can't grab it, but he was definitely trying to burn a book. Why was he trying to burn a book? Huh. Alright, I'm not seeing anything here that we can grab, but there was the ladder inside of the main room. So we'll go down that. So there's the question. Does time pass for him whenever I'm gone? Do you know what I mean? Like, whenever I leave, whenever I come back and press my hand on the book again, do I end up at, like, the same point in time as I did whenever I pressed the book to leave? Or do I end up at the same, like, does time pass equally through all of the books? Does that make sense? Am I crazy? Am I thinking too hard on this? It's a timey-wimey kind of situation. I really need to stop quoting Doctor Who, since I haven't even watched it yet. I promise I'm going to watch it. It's literally on my partner and I's list of things that I have to watch. Okay. Oh, that's a really scary photo. That's a good one. I like that one. I can't touch the light. I don't know what this... Oh, isn't this like one of the prisons? Ah! What did I just hit? Oh, one of my lights. Right! It's a projector. Mm-hmm.
タガメン、サンポテガンシェン、ファシ。
Also, does the fan base know if this is like an actual decipherable language? Has anybody tried to translate? Ooh, because that sounds like something that they would do, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, how in the heck do I find out which code to use? Oh. That seems like an inefficient sync. We have this. We cannot grab that, though. We have a very, like, honestly, I would love to sleep in that bed. That's a good bed. Oh, he's got, like, an instrument? Nice, nice. Let's see. That's a good question, because technically it doesn't necessitate the same time, because it uses real-world physics. If you watch Doctor Who, start with Season 5 from 2010, and if you like that, go back to Season 1 from 2008. If you liked it, since the first few seasons are a bit low budget at times, it is real language she's speaking. Well, real in the same sense that Elvish is real. Okay, so they did invent an actual language. Cool, that means that I can actually go back and probably find, like, fan translations, right? Okay, I know I can interact with this. Oh boy, it's everybody's favorite part. Rook tries to read. I start this latest journal with astounding means. Catherine has returned to the 5th age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fisher plateau plate cage, just as I'd surmised, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and speared him away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at... Oh, please tell me this isn't like 1,000 pages like the last one. Actually, witnessing someone Lincoln after all this time, that he posited an easy target for, or presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. Her name is Catherine, by the way. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones. Just remember Catherine, okay? Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person. A fact that I find hard to believe. But if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more, something-fying. Mystifying? It's not mystifying because it starts with a P. Petrifying? Whatever. Which I am sick with frustration at, having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught. I am also filled with hope, as she may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I am able to gain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the great work has demonstrated its usefulness to me. Villagers have been difficult to manage in... Can I get better lighting on this? Thank you. Been difficult to manage in this wake of Catherine's arrival, and their fears of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful, prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have captured more of them. While the local population was still plentiful, although, to be sure, if this disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Oh yeah, because he's been feeding them. Oh, did it just crash? While I'm reading? Really? Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Hello? It's weird too. Okay, well, I mean, can you guys still hear me? Testing. Yeah, you guys can still hear me. Okay, let's try to keep reading then. Anything at all about the search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I move Surly Village the intent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. This remains adapted only to the exceptionally menial task of village life, were incapable of comprehension at all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the undefined principles that are ironically so elegantly simple. It is, God, he's such a piece of shit. Obvious that so much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to glean something, the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I had planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children, however, are much more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they have developed a more, and then that's as far as I can read right now. Okay, that's fine. Oh. There we go. I believe in you. Okay. Exit game. Okay. Well, at least it didn't full crash, so that part's good. And we were still able to read a good chunk of that. Yes, it's not a fully intact language, but it exists. It can be translated. That's so cool. Okay. Back in. Thanks for sticking with me through this, everybody. I know it's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating for me, too. Oh, I need water. I'm, like, burning up. Good news, by the way, while we're sitting through this intro again. Starting, oh gosh, in, like, next week, I'm having AC installed back here. Like, it might actually be a tolerable temperature back here soon. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Especially after, you know, like, we've been living here now for over 2 years, I believe. And every single summer, it's just like pain. Very excited. Plus, it'll keep my computer cooler, which hopefully means that shit like this will happen less. We'll see. I can be hopeful. Okay, well, at least we're still here. The only thing it interrupted is my poor reading. Okay, so we finished this page, right? Tutelage, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that has given them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dini blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that more gain a level of understanding that would permit them to stand against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could wield such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not, Artorius. Still, he reminds me of the greatest disappointments of my life. Damn. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. She did seem to love my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dini became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such weakness, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity might someday come to pass. I have been increasingly beset by images from the past. These last few weeks, as I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the book Maker's Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Dini world, but I cannot bear to think of him for long. It is too much. I was too young to see such things. That almost looked like blood smears. I have her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine had been apprehended. We already knew that he had captured her at some point, but still. While attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her, I lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, where I've been attempting to gain some insight into the reason for her return. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows, as she has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in the native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her willingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Artorias is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is... how will he attempt it? It is likely that his hesitation is due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You are the only... I'm guessing that's her? Okay. You are the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the Imager, Hey, Imager, good website. I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant, and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages! I'd be well advised to have them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived in Riven with a linking book to Denis. That's me. And once again, my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher of his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism has been damaged, but that is no matter. Everything I need is here. Now Idris is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead? And with a linking book, no less. Surely he would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Could it be that he's had a change of heart towards me? That after all these years, he has finally decided to let his poor old father go? Ha! I know all too well where his loyalties lie. He is only after one thing. Perhaps this stranger should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands. In their ignorant probing, they attempted to power the damaged drawbridge from the temple island, and the entire bridge collapsed. So if I hadn't done that, would this section of the book be here? Genuine question. Because if that's the case, that's hilarious. Is real language speaking? Yes, it's not fully intact language, but it exists. It could be the heat. It's easy to think it's the GPU processor or RAM, but it could also be you need a better PSU to handle the power requirements or upgrade your hard drive. I had a 6-year-old hard drive, and boot up went from 15 to 20 minutes to a minute. I was surprised how big of a difference a good hard drive made. I assume not. I didn't actually check. It would be so funny if that section of the book isn't there if you don't fuck up the bridge. That would be amazing. But yes, you are correct. I have a hard time assuming that it's the power, like it's the PSU, because, I mean, it could just be old, but I have, like, a huge one. Like, it's, like 10,000, or whatever the max is, 1,000 watts. Or it's like an 870. It's very powerful. But maybe, I don't know, something we can look into in the future. And okay. Trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all to say. Okay, see, I'm happy that I broke the bridge then, because I pissed him off, which is great. Had I not yet managed to free myself from that crumbling age, it would have hampered my progress severely. But again, it is no matter now. The day will soon come when I will be done with Riven forever. Disconcerting news. Last night, a group of maintainers happened upon a lone rebel scout and were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device, a crystal window, supposedly capable of amending my linking books, much the way that my own remarkable system does, but with one slight advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture. No doubt from an explicit Dini schematic she brought with her. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years. The potential of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I intended to destroy. The book was never recovered, but once they had sufficiently atoned for this sacrifice, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do me no harm. But if Catherine has indeed empowered them with such a device, the rebels may well have linked to another age. It also means that is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger is the key to all of this. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this rebel linking book and the crystal may be hidden. But before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to Denis. Everything hinges upon that. If I can gain access to my arsenal of resources there, I will happily leave the whole of Riven to its own dismal future. Ha! Oh, imager core. Okay, cool. Here, wait. Let's go ahead and take a picture of this. Okay. Save screenshot. All right. I guess it's in my thing now, so. All right. Imager coordinates. So, notebook. This one. All right. The first one's 5, which we saw. The next one is, what is that? 3 or 2? I forget. D3. Right, no. K3. D is 2, I believe. So 2 and then 3. 2 and 3 lit. Lit, fam. So not you. No, come back. 2 and 3 lit. Oh, gotta push it back in. Wait. How dare you? No! Damn it. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Now my turn.
Now
Want to
my
record
turn.
Something so always you will remember.
Okay.
What is English for scramape? scum from above.
Scum from above.
Your appearance
His model looks really good.
should have inspired us to a better future.
Yeah.
What does it mean for us as a people if we cannot embrace worlds outside our own? You were an angel from above.
He would save this, the megalomaniac.
Always you will be my angel from above.
Because I'm guessing that's one of his students. What we got? I say Riven is clearly too OP in VR. Clearly, we're eating, you're streaming, life is good. Oh no, you're reading. It's Atreus Gen's daddy. Oh, that's him? Not to be confused with Atreus. That was son? Yeah? Not to be okay. I think he was actually talking to his wife Tiana, my cat named after her. She came from the service down to Denis. Interesting. But she died, right? That's what we gathered? That she passed away? Notebook. Okay, and the last one is 2, 4, and then 5. Okay. And that is Anna, I think it says. And 5. Okay. Hi. Oh, I guess it's just recording. This is just a tribute.
An angel.
I love her haircut.
Your angel.
So is this his wife then?
An angel of death.
Oh.
The Denis Council knew it. They knew. If I hadn't tried to force my own ideals on your world, you would still be alive. You would still be alive.
Hmm.
I wanted a life full of magic,
God, the expression of these models are so good.
full of books that bridged worlds, that lit up the darkness like stars.
Aw. Oh, my back hurts. Oh.
The possibilities were endless.
Could you speak up?
It's just us now.
I want to know what she did that killed everybody.
You'll never have the life you should have had.
Do we find out in this game or is it in the next game?
Somehow my love and compassion, it took that. I don't know how. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Again.
Oh. Oh shit. Dang. Okay. Hanging the spoiler. It's mostly in the novels, though. Oh! Wait, why did I just hear a sniffle? Did you hear that? I heard a sniffle. I want to know what love is. I want you to show... Thank you. Yeah, sure. I mean, I do think it'd be... well, oh, wait, no. Don't spoil it. I don't know. Would it be funny to make it that at 1,000 subscribers, I do a live stream where I sit in front of a fireplace and we read through one of the, like, Miss novels? I think that would be kind of hilarious, honestly. Are there any more pages? No. Okay. Interesting. What? Oh. Once more, please? Trill, snap. Here, wait. Trill, snap, ding, trill. Trill, snap, ding, trill. Is that important? Can somebody remember that real quick for me? No, good lord, no. You're reading no, please. It might come up in Uru as well. Uru? Sorry. God, I've been a furry for too long. I'm assuming I have everything then. So it's trill, snap, ding, trill, I think? Trill, snap, ding, trill. Okay. Please remember that, everybody. Trill, snap, ding, trill. Okay? Apparently you can play Uru in VR. I didn't know that. There is a remake of it in VR? That's excellent. We will definitely do that. I will also do some research. Okay, I think we're done here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're done here. We trapped him. We got more, like, lore. We got whatever trill, snap, ding, trill is, which seems like it must be a puzzle. It's not a remake. Game is still old, but it's VRable, apparently. I will definitely look into it. Twist it, pull it, bop it. Thank you, Aaron. Helpful as always. I swear, if I get to the part of where I actually need that for a puzzle, and I ask you, like, hey, what was the order again? And you don't remember, I'm never coming back to PA again. There. If I say that and Cora's there, then Cora will absolutely write it down. So that way you have to remember. Okay, so in here somewhere is the answer to free Catherine. And we know this because the one journal, I think this one? Yeah, okay. So, turns out there's actually a bunch of pages in this, which I did not know. We only read this the other day. His outpost on 233. Yeah. Once he is out of the way, you'll still need the combination to release me. I'm told he keeps it somewhere in his outpost on 233. So guess what? We get to read again. Let's go. First off, what did you guys say? It's not a remake. Game still... Okay. I will 100% look into how to play it in VR, and then we will probably do that. It's been 1 week since I linked the Riven. Okay, it didn't really work. And I'm still reeling from the changes I've witnessed even before my eyes could only adjust the small of my homeland. Embrace me. Clip that. It was bad, but, you know, for posterity's sake. The sweet, salty air was instantly, that's not a U, that's an I, instantly familiar, by the scene that soon resolved was not. As I stood there, struggling to make sense of what I was seeing, a violent clang sounded, and bars appeared before me. It was then that I must have been darted from my memory after is cloudy. A Rivenous man, shabbily dressed in artist's attire, militaristic attire, was shouting something at me. He seemed to be attempting to speak Dini, but his grasp of the language was so poor that I could not make out his words. And then the world went dark. Many voices passed, until at last I awoke to a familiar face. Etty. After all this time, she's still as warm and kind as ever, and yet the years have clearly wounded her, as they've wounded everyone whose word became a prison when Gen was trapped here. Everything is tinged with pain and loss, even Eddie's bright smile, though she does her best to hide it. A desperate urgency squelched by unuttered fears seeds beneath her cordial veneer. When Atreus and I left Gen here all those years ago, I was haunted. This game literally is making me making me want to go back and relearn how to do cursive, because it's making me really mad that I'm struggling this much to read cursive. Where was I? Well, it became a prison again and trapped and blah 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 blah. When Atreus and I left Gen here all those years ago, I was haunted by visions of what had become of my people and how they might have come to suffer under his rule. But the injustices I imagined were nothing compared to the atrocities that have actually come to pass. Oh, that's sad. The following is a chronicle of what I have learned, a record of all that has happened, should I no longer be here to tell it. The moiety. It seemed the confrontation that had led to Gen's entrapment on Riven was witnessed by some of the Riveness, but their interpretation of the event was skewed, no doubt, due to Gen's overinflated view of himself. Atreus and I had hoped that stripping him of his ability to link to other worlds might lead people to conclude that his claims of godhood were false. But it appears that opposite has come to pass. If Gen was a god and we had vanquished him, then we must be greater gods. It was thus assumed that my absence was only temporary, and that I would surely return one day to set the world right again. Thus, the moiety, the name they adopted after Gen's disparaging use of the term, were born, sworn enemies of Gen and devotees of me. I had no... Oh, that's so awesome. It's just, I don't know. The building of, the religion kind of was really fascinating. I had no inkling of this misconception about myself until 2 days ago, though in hindsight, it makes perfect sense, given the way I've been treated. For their part, they naturally assumed an omniscient deity might be well aware of their own divine status. So, there was no need to inform me. I only finally pieced it together during a recent underground gathering where they reenacted their version of the story of my life, reinventing a riveting take that culminated with the confrontation between... Dang it. There we go. Atreus, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated to such grandeur, grandiose propositions that I found it hard at times to suppress my laughter. And yet, this myth has also given them the courage to stand against Gen, and the hope that they might someday be delivered from the relentless inhumanities of his authoritarian rule. Even so, the fact that I am the one who has been cast as their savior, an omnipotent being who would one day return to Riven, overthrow Gen, and lead them to a new paradise, is deeply unsettling. That's actually me. Technically, that's me. So I should be the one that's revered, just saying. I would do anything to free my people from this hellish existence. But I am not who they think I am. How, though, am I to dissuade them from this notion without also... Damn you. Damn you. Let me turn the page. Ah! Crushing their hopes, and then squiggles. Who doesn't do this while they're trying to get a pen to work? That's so good. As Gen's powers grew, so did the moiety, and in order to evade his persecution, for he would wipe them all out in an instant if he could, they had to become more and more adept at concealing themselves. They make use of a network of caves that so far he has failed to discover, but I fear it's only a matter of time before they're found. 3 below must be lit. Hey, okay, that's the, yeah, where you guys, what was that? That was, Tiger, right? Tiger, are you still here? I remember you saying that, they tell you way too late about how to open up that door. Apparently you can play, it's not a remake game, okay. After hearing you sing, I think I'd prefer you to read, thanks. Alright, cool, thanks Aaron, good talk. Okay. Further jeopardizing their existence is the fact that the moiety absolutely refuse to sever ties with those who have sided with Gwen. The two factions thus live together in surprising harmony, their overreaching sense of culture unity appearing to outweigh the schism, at least for now. I heard today that Father and Aunt were inducted into Gen's labor force. I so long to see them, but Denise shrouded Ada's face so abruptly when I asked of them that it left me hesitant to press the matter further. I must know the truth eventually, but I fear the news will not be good. From the moment of their inception, the moiety have sought to disrupt Gen's plans at every turn, sabotaging his constructions, stealing from his precious stockpiles, and keeping an ever-watchful eye on his every move. They shroud themselves with dark coverings and delight in the fact that their enemies are often frightened by their wraith-like appearance and their almost pretorial natural ability to wreak havoc without detection or consequence. It was in the course of one of these forays that I was fortunately rescued when I first linked to Riven. I shudder to think that what might have become of me had that scout not been there to intervene. Gen will certainly be hunting for me now, no doubt. Furious at his guard's failure to detain me, he must be even angrier, though, at the loss of the linking book he surely assumes I brought with me, that I was deceived into linking into Riven without a way back, is a bitter yet fortunate fact, for it may well have meant the death of us all had a path back to Denis fallen into his destructive hands. When he finally discovers that I come here empty-handed, he'll be angrier still. That is some consolation, at least. And we got some doodles. Good doodles. Love me a good doodle. I have glimpsed the final breath of a dying age. A tiny blade cuts the void. The white hole divided again and again, dipped in black. The nib dries red, the art of genocide. Today, I ventured above ground to see for myself what has become of the Isles. I hoped it wouldn't be as bad as Moiety had reported. It was worse. Having lived with it for so long, the ruins have become something to steady decay around them. But I was devastated. As we wound our way through underbrush, I found myself once again breathing in my youth. The ocean air transporting me back in a matter of seconds. But as my eyes again took hold, the warmth of those memories vanished, and I was left with nothing but numbness. We had reached a bluff that had not been there the last time I visited my home. Riven, which was once one island, has split into 5 distinct pieces that have since drifted apart at an astonishing rate. 4 of these have been claimed by Gen as his exclusive domain. Only those who have sworn their loyalty to him are ever allowed access to them. From my vantage point at the edge of the trees, I could see 3 of them, now blighted with Gen's monomaniacal constructions. These islands are closely guarded and pose great personal risk to the moiety, though that hasn't kept them from doing whatever they can to thwart Gwen's endeavors there. I don't understand, but okay, yes. The 4th island I could not see, as it has crept away to some distance and now lies concealed by fog. The moiety said that Gwen originally governed from this small island, living and working in a protected space he built for himself atop the stump that remains where the great tree used to stand. The only surviving forest is located here on the longest island, where the village also remains. This island was ostensibly intended to be the province of the people, but it too has been irrevocably marred by Gen's oppressive intrusions. Then we have this really nice picture of the forest area. Words fall, brittle brown leaves masquerading as green should never have held lives both bloomed and as yet unseeded. I feel nothing today. I am an outcast among outcasts. The despair of a dying world, despite my repeated protestations, the moiety continue to treat me differently. Their desperate need precluding away discussion from the belief that I am some sort of messiah come to save them. They misconstrue my every move as a validation of their faith, whispering of how I walked the island, bold and unafraid, mistaking my outrage at the island's deviation for bravery. But I am afraid, for I know something that the moiety do not. The underlying reasons for the island's accelerated decay. Gen wrote this world, and so it will fail, as all of Gen's ages ultimately fail. I must make the moiety understand this, but I cannot talk to Eddie. There were brief moments soon after my arrival when my divine status was forgotten and I was simply Catherine again, but they are almost non-existent now. There's one person, however, who seems immune to these fallacious notions. Nella. Her grace has never faltered whenever I've dared hint at the unforetellable truth. Though feel I could trust her for fear the full brunt of it. Bear the full brunt of it. Okay. Nope. Me. Gen is making books. How did I not know that until now? Atreus and I knew he would likely attempt it, as he has adopted the paranoid practice of writing all of the necessary materials into his ages. He's been exploiting the material resources and the people of Riven as fodder for his mad pursuit to further his colonist ideals. Thankfully, it sounds as if he has not yet succeeded. As painful as it's been, the fact that I've returned to Riven at this crucial juncture is fortuitous. The age is crumbling, my people are suffering, and if Gen succeeds in securing his freedom, other worlds will suffer the same. The moiety are looking to me. I may... Come on. Only be mortal, but I have to do something. Yeah, we got Steam to that, so that's fine. It's been a nice long time since my last entry. There is much to tell. It was hard to recognize, but I found the Star Fissure. It is located on what Gen refers to as his Temple Island, though the moiety prefer to use the Riven word Alapo, which means water pool. They've thus taken to referring to the void itself as... Alatoran, pool of stars. It is the very fissure that allowed Artorius and me to escape this age without leaving a linking book behind us. Though it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron, several derelict devices from that time remain mounted to its surface, including a hatch with a window and viewport, a large telescope, and the mechanical lift that was used to install it. The combination to which was acquired by the moiety long ago. Okay, so real quick, gonna screen capture that. Okay. That's important. I have to sneeze. Here, wait. Ugh. Okay. We're good. Let's keep going. Nope. Maybe. How's everybody doing? We all holding up? I'd love to keep watching the stream, but I have a game session scheduled at the Hellers too. Have fun with stream. Okay, bye, Faye. CFA, thanks for stopping by. Your stream bot. Have a fun day. Excellent. Okay. Oh, we have to keep reading. Because I'm pretty sure the code that we need is in this. I really don't want to have to do a part 2. What time is it? 3:52. We're getting close to 4. In the early days, the moiety briefly considered reopening the fissure. Thankfully, they decided against it. Had they attempted it back then, the results... might well have been catastrophic. Were they to do so today, it would certainly mean the end of Riven. I am told that in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the stars beneath the fissure, for he had seen the mist book fall from Atreus' hands into that very same space. To this end, he sacrificed several poor souls, alleged transgressors of the law, by throwing them into the hatch so he could observe their fate. It is said that they did not die, but what became of them remains a mystery, and that original Fisher is no longer alone. New ruptures have appeared in recent years at various locations around the islands. In some instances, the moiety were able to glimpse the branches before Gen and his minions moved in to contain them. Their descriptions support my suspicions that the forces that are tearing Riven apart are more than merely geological. More troubling, however, is that Gen is not simply containing these rifts, but is somehow using them to travel between the islands, and that he has also reportedly devised a way to harvest the energies from the expanse for some as yet unknown purpose. How like him to wantonly exploit for his own selfish gain that which he does not understand. The star field beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life as a flowing river. That is how Itrus described his brief time within the expanse before he linked out, leaving his mist book adrift within it. He was never able to conclude upon its nature, but I cannot help but feel that there must be some greater something behind it. Something I should have mentioned earlier. One of the colossal blades that appeared in the course of our escape from Riven, the great dagger that stands at one end of the fissure, has been adopted by the moiety as the emblem of their struggle. This book is so long. They have their own explanation as how it came to be, of course, but their choice is more apt than they know, as that dagger, along with the other blades, was a manifestation of my rage at the desecration Gen had already wrought upon my world. I haven't told the moiety that I wrote it into this age, as I fear that would only fuel their estimation of me, whatever. But I can't deny it pleases me to have inadvertently provided them with such a fitting symbol for their cause. My limited encounters with Gen's followers have been discouraging. Whether I've attempted to engage them, they've fled from me. I heard an interesting tale from the moiety last night, which may help to explain this. Soon after we trapped Gen on Riven, he claimed that it was he who had been responsible for the Great Blades, summoning them as a preemptively primitive reminder of the obedience he expected. In the village circles, it is told that this act marked the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, provided they had proven their devotion to him, they would be delivered unto a new and better existence. I will continue my attempts to intervene on their behalf. The cage has finally failed. Gen is free. My sources have confirmed that Gen has managed to create a functional linking book. In fact, he had done so before my arrival, but kept this accomplishment so well hidden that only his closest acolytes were aware of it. I'm keeping with his callous regard for the world he creates. He has simply named this H233. It is not yet known whether he has written others. I have also just learned that years ago, a moiety scout managed to steal a book that was an early failure that Gen had intended to destroy. It was largely complete, but did not work. I wasn't told about it until now because they thought it was useless. Gen struggled for decades, but he could never get a conventional linking book to work. Then, one day, he began construction on a cumbersome mechanical solution, a complex array of devices designed to harness the energies of the starry expanse and use them to suppress his book's inherent flaws. The design phase was chaotic and often dangerous. The moiety tell of tremendous explosions as Gen sought to contain and wield forces that he knew little to nothing about. But he is nothing if not determined, and eventually he was able to use this enormous crutch to link to another age. I can't deny his brilliance, but it is an abominable solution, brutish and overwrought, and all but entirely unnecessary. I have studied the partially burned books that the moiety took from him. Although he sought retribution for the affront, he appears to have been otherwise untroubled by the theft, no doubt assuming the book would be useless in the moiety's hands. But I can see what they could not. The book may yet be salvageable. The age the book describes is wholly unitable as a home for the moiety, but I think it can be modified. I will dream. Okay. I have nearly finished writing the moiety's age. The world, as described, is harder and more desolate than they are used to, but they should be able to sustain themselves there. But we'll need a second book. Gen has been spending most of his time on 2 through 3 lately, so the danger is less, but getting into his lab will still be difficult. The coming collapse weights the air, blurring my vision both day and night. We must act soon. Okay, please tell me you wrote down a note on how you think to unlock that room. Success! We have secured a second book, though I worry now that Gen will miss it and deduce our plans before we're ready. The descriptive book I've prepared as a refuge for the rebels is useless unless I can find a way to correct its inherent flaws. Gen's massive machine mainly functions to manipulate the energies within the expanse. It serves its purpose, but its excess seems unwarranted. The Rivenists have long used crystalline substrates as an elegant means to manipulate the light. If I could just find the right material. Last night's dreams have delivered me a perilous plan. I will write this substance into the new moiety age. Okay. I don't think any of that helps us. If we could temporarily access Gwen's apparatus, we could use our book to link to this new age and search for the crystal. Someone would then have to carry the book back to safety once the link was made. If it fell into Gen's hands, all would be lost. When Gen links to 233, one of his acolytes always remains to shut down the device. We'll have to get to him before he can do so, which means we'll only have one chance before they're alerted to our presence. Everything is ready. I have written the material into the new age, and I have prepared the second linking book as a return path to Riven. Of course, it too suffers the same deficiencies as all of Gen's books, so it won't work unless it's augmented. Once I'm in the new age, I'll have to locate the crystal and adapt it to heal the gateway image, which should render the book functional. I can then use the second linking book to return to Riven with more of this material. It's risky, but if it all goes well, the Moiety and any others we can convince to join them will finally have an escape. I can't help but laugh at the absurdity of this plan. I sound like Atreus. Should I fail to return, it will likely mean the end of my life, but my only real fear is for my people. Everyone assures me they have complete faith that I will accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. That's the fulfillment of the prophecy, after all. But underneath, they are just as tense and fearful as I am. What will become of them if I do not return? Will they perish here on Riven, or attempt to follow me through this new book to an unknown fate? I don't know what to tell them. Against all odds, it is done. We have already evacuated most of our members to this new age, which the moiety have named Te. The world is more beautiful than I anticipated, so I am pleased. The Rivenists have been liberated, at least. They stand beneath the open sky, unafraid, dazzled by their freedom. They are happy. But there's still much to be done. The age is still vulnerable. The only way to completely protect it from Gen is to destroy the book once everyone is safely in Te. I'm hesitant to bring this up with the moiety until they've had a chance to acclimate themselves to the new world, as it would mean they would be forever exiled from the only home they've ever known. Nor am I eager to sever my own connection and my only path back to my life and family unmissed. But for the greater good, it must be done. For the greater good. For the moment, we're safe, but our activities could arouse Gen's suspicions at any moment. We cannot delay. I will return to Riven tomorrow to resume my attempts to persuade the remaining holdouts to join the others in Te. For now, though, I must rest. Well, that didn't tell me shit. Okay, so... Hi, everybody. Mine is up 20 minutes ago. For the greater good. Alright, we read through all of that, so that's good. It didn't tell us what we need to know. That's bad. Where do I need to go? I need to go back to the prison, which is... God, which book is the prison book? Or not book, but, sphere. Alright, well, let's at least go into the sphere. Because the answer is apparently somewhere in that lab. I don't know where. I could have sworn that whenever I was looking this up online, people were saying that the book that she gave us, so what I literally just read through, gives you the answer as to how to get the code. But I didn't see it. So I must have misread, unfortunately. We might have to do the end day 2 remix, full send, because my back hurts, and I've done so much reading. I'm glad to know that she talks just as much as Gen does. Good lord. So glowy. Thanks for hanging out, though. Well, like, we're gonna keep going, but, like, thanks for still being here, if you are still here. The end day 4, more like, yeah. No, it would be day 3. Because I said, yesterday's was called, I think we might be at the end, and then today was called the end. So it'd be day 3 of the end. Dang it. Okay, which one of these do we think is... It's not that one, because that one's the jungle. I'm thinking it's either that one I think it might actually be that one down there. As long as that one down there isn't the completely open eye, I think it's that one down there. Butterfly. Because, okay, so that one's there, which means that one, I think. Well, that's not the one that I meant to link to, I don't think, but let's give it a try. Let's see. Worst case scenario, I just have to come back in here. That's not the end of the world. Next game, you should just start it with nearly done. That would be so good. Like, from day one, just being like, basically at the end, gamers. We're already there. Good job. Great success. My back hurts. Still need to work out tonight, too. Boo. There's no DaVinci Resolve for a tablet, right? Oh, why'd my vision go? Oh, my vision keeps going black. Oh, there we go. Because, like, DaVinci Resolve for the tablet would be so nice. Alright, so what code are you looking for? Oh. Aha! Okay. That's Tink. That's Ding. What's center? Trill. So it was... What was it? I told you to write down. What was it? Jesse blows that thing out for you. Hell yeah. What was it, Aaron? Tell me right now. I told you to write it down. What was it? It was trill, clank, ding, trill, right? Trill, clank, ding, trill. Ha! I didn't need you, I remembered. This isn't gonna trap me inside, right? Because that wouldn't be cool. I'm gonna save. I don't need Trey anymore. Okay. Game saved. Alright, we're going in. It's taking me down? Oh. Oh, up. It took me up. Hey! What's up, Catherine?
We have to move quickly.
Uh-huh.
Gen's people may already know what's happening.
Okay.
Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Yeah. Just obviously don't touch the window, because it'll trap you.
You captured Gen.
Yep.
We're all free.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. And you go back to where you first arrived.
Okay.
And reopen the fissure. I
Okay.
know. It's risky,
Is it?
but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as possible, but don't wait for me.
Okay. Just don't leave.
Oh, and don't forget the combination in my journal. You'll need it.
I have it, don't worry. But why are you leaving? But I was just gonna ride the elevator with you. Okay. Trill, snap, ding, trill. Thank you, Aaron. Good job. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Okay, can't eat any of the fruit. I'm guessing, like, we're at the end, so, right? What else could I possibly have to do? It is a really good view. I would just like to say. Like, if this was the prison that I was stuck in, I'd be pretty happy. Okay, I don't see anything that we can mess with. So I'm gonna leave. Do I have to enter the code again? Nah, it's coming. I was gonna say, that would suck. Flop it, fist it, bop it. Well, do you know if there are any, like... Well, you wouldn't know. You use Apple products. What? I'll look around, see if there's any good Android-based video editing. Because, like, it'd be really nice if I could just sit in our... like, at the end of the day, whenever we're just watching stuff on YouTube, if I could just sit and do editing, that would be so nice. What was the symbol for this one again? I'm pretty sure that's right. I have a memory like a steel fortress, okay? It's really kind of terrifying, to be perfectly honest, just how powerful my brain is. And you should all subscribe right now, because you get to bear witness to this giant brain. Clip that. Speaking of, thank you so much to currently my only Ko-Fi member, Vega. You are the best. Thank you so much for being a member. If any of you would also like to be members, then you should go to my Ko-Fi, which is at the bottom left hand of your screen right now. It only costs you $3 a month, and it would be super awesome. You also get videos that no one else gets to see. They're just for you and me. It's between us. They're secret. That makes it sound creepy. They're mostly just me talking and art. Sometimes there's art. You should do it, though. Go and do it. Do you ever plan on clipping anything funny? No. God, no. Jesus. You crazy? In order to clip something funny, Aaron, I would have to be funny. So you're already asking for the impossible. I'm not entirely sure why anyone watches. I only know why you watch, and it's to make my life as miserable as possible. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was waiting for the door to open. Is there like an opposite version of like making a short where like I can erase that part of everyone's memory? Where is the completely open eye? Right there. Okay. No. Where's my titty house? It's the titty house right there. There we go. Okay. I always remember that this is the starting location. We might actually be done. And we might actually be getting the good ending. %. Okay. That's the other nice thing about this, like, new wrist app that I'm using for, like, streaming, is not only is chat here and it disappears, like, at a good angle. I watch because I believe in you. But it also tells me the time. It gives me my full stats for my computer, which, speaking of, VRAM and GPU are at 96% right now, which is insane. But it also tells me how much battery is left on my headset. And according to this, we're at 50%. Because I'm pretty sure the battery pack just died. I heard it beep. Okay. There's really no fast way to get back, huh? I have to go through this chamber. Real quick, I'm gonna save. Mostly just because, for whatever reason, this door... Come on. This door always seems to, crash the game. Yeah, the other funny part is that, like, literally you're the main person that is here every time that I'm streaming. Which is just... It's great. I love it. I love you. I think you're the best. I'm bad at lying, but yeah, you know, it's I definitely have an emotion towards you being here. That's good, right? I really do think we're about to be done. I think this is the last puzzle that we have to solve, and then it's over. It all finishes where it started. Don't we have such great memories of this place? This cage. The Steam device that we never knew what to do with before, but now we do. Whew! Oh! Are we good? Hello? Okay. That was very strange. My hand decided to do a laser show. Okay. Oh, really? So the code is in the Denis numbers, but then... So I have to remember what the Denis numbers are? Okay. That's fine. We just need to look at, not that. That other piece of paper tells us this. Okay. This one. Okay. So that's K. So 2 of K would be 6. So that's 5. And, yeah. There we go. 6. Okay. And then, it's going to be a lot of back and forth. Sorry. It doesn't help that the quit button is literally right below the notebook button. So I'm so scared that I'm going to accidentally click that. Okay, so down is 2 down is 8. So K and then a line. Okay. Next up is going to be 2 top right, followed by 1 top left. 2 top right, followed by 1 top left. And then another K with a line. Okay. 2 top right, 1 top left. All right. 2 top right would be 2. Okay. And then 2 top left would be 6 again. Right? Or sorry, 1 would be 3. Okay. What did I literally just say that was? 2, 3, followed by the tree again. Okay. So 2 is not you. Two. Right? That's that. Oh, please don't crash now. Error resolved. I don't give up so easily. OBR toolkit. Close. Confirm. Give it a second. Launch. Give that a second. Okay. Excellent. Welcome back, Kojak. We are literally about to finish the game, I think. But it crashed while we were trying to do the last puzzle. As it do. Okay. Back in we go. That's okay, because we only have this last level, or like this last puzzle, and then we're Gucci. Gucci gang. This might be the last time that we see the cyan logo. I'm sweating so much. I forgot how hot it was supposed to be today. And like, the insulation that I put in is doing a wonderful job on keeping it like at least cooler in here. Like I can tell, but it's still probably in the high 80s to low 90s in here right now. And with the VR headset on, it's toasty. Doesn't help that I don't have my fan actually pointed at me right now. I forgot to do that before I started today. Okay. Now the question is, how much of the puzzle is still complete? That's what I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Okay. That's where we left off, right? Because then it was 2. And then 3. Followed by another one of those. Yeah, okay, so 6, 8, 8, 2, 3, 8. Okay. Check our notebook again. 2, 3, 8. 3, 2, something. What was that? So 8, 2, 8, 3, 2, whatever that symbol is. Oh. 6. Are we sure that that's 6? Because if that's 6, then that means that that's wrong. Right? Because K is 3. Oh goodness, am I screwing this whole thing up? Because that's definitely, it says it's 6. Which in my mind would mean that it goes 2, 3. No, sorry. 3, 2, 6, 2. 3, 2, 6, 2. 3262. Oh, fuck. So hard to hit this button correctly. 3. 2. 6. 2. Fuck. Fuck, what was that number supposed to be? 3262. Okay. Three, 2, 6, 2. That's still wrong. Okay. And that's why I was like 3, 2, 6, 2. Right. Okay, right. So I have it as the very, very first one is 6. But that clearly can't be the case. Right? Because, I mean, you guys can't see this anyways. So K is 3. I thought that if it doubled up on 1, then that meant that instead of 3, it's 6. Like you add 2 of those, right? So if that's not what that means, because 2 of the tree is 8, which means 1 of those should be 4. What other things happen whenever we add 2 to the same thing? That's 10, which is 2 1s and an 8. Hi. I'm so tired because of my 3-hour stream. I don't even know how long we've been streaming for at this point. 2.5, right? Okay. There's got to be something I'm fucking up here. 3, 8, which is why those are 2 4s. Okay. 1 is top right. 10 is that because 2 plus 8 is 10. That's 5. You're not helping because 1 plus 4. Wait. Is that it? Because K is top left, right? So in order for what I've been saying, no, that doesn't make sense either. Here, wait. What is top left? Top left is 3. Okay. Which means that down would have to be 2 in order to equal 5. 2, 4. That can't be right either, because if that's 4, then K with a line would be 8. If that's 2, that is. So unless is down 4 then? If down's 4, that would equal 8. Okay. Which means that top left would have to be 1 in order for that to work. And we already know that it's 3. which means down has to be 2. But if down is 2, plus 2 equaling 4, that doesn't make sense either. Didn't we solve this yesterday? Why is this still a problem? Ugh. Okay. What? 3 plus 5 equals 8, obviously. So then that means that 2 of something has to equal 8, which is 4. Which is why 4 would have to equal... Oh, see? That is a problem then. 4... Because that would be 6, not 10. So then if that's 10... That doesn't make sense either. It would have to equal 4. But that would mean that top left would have to equal 1. Which clearly top left equals 3. And if top left equals 3... What number could it be? I don't know if what you're saying is actually helpful or not. 2 of something is less than half of something, as long as something is more than twice of the half of something once. Half of a half of a half of a half. I don't think either of you are actually helping. I think you're just memeing. Okay. 1 is top right. That would have to be 2. Which means that would have to equal 8. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. No, wait. No, that is right. Which means half of that, so just one of them, should be 4. So if half of that equals 4, then top left has to equal 1. But that's not true. Top left equals 3. How do I still not know how this number system works? Oh yeah, I have to be completely wrong about the way the number system works, because if that equals 6, and that's 1 and that's 3, then that makes no sense. In fact, if that equals 3, then how does that equal up to 6? It would have to be 5. But that's not the number for 5. All right, I give up. I'm going to check the internet. Desktop 2. Desktop 1. Drag it over. Don't worry about that. In fact, we'll go over to this. So that way you all can't see with your peepers. Okay. Riven. Denis. Numbers. The Dini use a unique base 25 counting system rather than the decimal or base 10 system used by many human societies. They also use numerals like any encountered on the surface. Their system had a unique symbol for the number 0 to 4, and all other numbers are constructed by various arrangements of these. Okay, one. Well, that's not the Dini one. I need the other one. No, that doesn't help. Yeah, okay. That's correct. So let's get rid of the Dini part, because it's not the Dini, it's the whatever. These. Here we go. Okay. 1, 4, 7. Why is that 7? That makes no sense. One, 2, 3. That makes sense. 4. Okay, no, that does make sense. Okay. 5. Because that's 3 and 2. 6. Because that's 3 and 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, I think I see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's all a rotation puzzle. I just could not see that to save my life. But now I can. Okay. Oh. Alright. Back in the game. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes way more sense. Okay. I don't need this anymore, now that I understand. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the first one. I don't remember if we actually had this at 4. We do not. 4. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 6, 5. 6, 6, 5. 6. 6. 5. 6, 6, 5. 1, 6, 1, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 5. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yes? Yes. Okay. 5, 1, 6, 1. 5, 1, 6, 1. 5. Oh gosh, it is really lagging. 5, 1, 6, 1. 4, 6, 6, 5, 1, 6, 1. 6, 1. 5, 7. Because it's 4. Right. Okay. 7. Okay. 1. Sorry. 1. 5, 7, 5. 5, 7, 5. Five. Seven. 5. No, still wrong? Four, 6, 6. 5, 1, 6. 4, 6, 6, 5, 1, 6. 4, 6, 6, 5, 1, 6. 1, 1, 5, 7, 5. 1, 5, 7, 5. 1, 5, 7, 5. Unless, am I getting 2 wrong? No. D is 2. That should be right. That should be right. Is there something else I'm doing wrong? Four, 6. Unless the numbers that I got off of that I'm reading incorrectly. Here, wait. Because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. Correct. 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm way off. I got the 4, 5, and 6 mixed up. Or sorry, 3, 4, 5 mixed up with 6. Or wait, no. No, I didn't. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then 1's also top right. It starts top right, and then it goes through. Ending with that. Okay. But, like, the doubles are all after 4, 5, 6. I'm spicy. You're so done with this shit. I'm so done with this shit. Okay. But that's okay. Because this time I've got it. Going in, this is the part that I don't like, is having to go into this every single time. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 9, 8, 8. 7. 9, 8, 8, 7. 9887. 9. 8. Funniest part is I was actually more correct the first time. 7. Okay. 9887. Followed by... Like my hands are shaking. 9887. 3 8 3 3 8 3 7 3 8 3 7. Come on. Three, 8, I said, I think. Three. 3 8 3 7. So 7, okay. And the last 2 digits. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we even have a 12? Is 12 an option? Or is that the first number that comes up whenever you get to the next section? Because that might just be, here, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 9. All right. 1, 2. No. Yes? No, right. This is the set of numbers that are the middle. Right. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure the answer is 4. It's either 4 or it's 6, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. So 4, and then whatever the fuck that was. 7, I think. 4, 7. Okay. Check. 4. 7. Okay, I fucked something up somewhere. Oh, what did I say? If it wasn't 4, then it's 6. Yeah. I just know it's one of those. I just don't remember in what order. Thank you, God! Jesus! It like came out, smacked me right in the cheek. Clip that.
Marp.
Thank you. It's too low. Go up a little. Yeah, right there looks good. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the end of the game, everyone. Hello from New York. Good to see you, Quapple Records. 7never89 Vsauce Music. Okay, up we go. Welcome to the end of the game. Spoilers, by the way, if you just joined. Also, make sure you subscribe and follow. Oh, okay, it's... Oh. This is fine. I've gone blind. Oh. Whoa. Oh, I think I broke everything. Oh boy. Well, that's probably fine, right? Oh, yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, no, they didn't. They probably didn't use that. See, it's all good. Nothing bad happened. Oh, hey, Idris, what's up? Hi.
Isn't much time.
Whoa, you're very
Where's
close to me. She
Where's the
went
ball?
to help.
I don't understand.
There you go. Aw, that's nice. Oh, we all gonna tumble in?
The villagers
Hey.
are safely in the rebel age.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for.
Thanks. Why are you guys
You've
whispering?
given me back my life.
This part should be way louder.
Path home is now clear for all of us.
Yay! Oh. Are we jumping in again, or are we touching a new book? He accidentally, like, grabs the prison book, and Gen comes back out. And Gen's just like, what the fuck? Why am I here? What did you do?
This is where our paths must part.
Go. Okay, you gotta stop getting all up in this. Thank you.
You know where to find me.
Do I? Okay, bye.
Bye, my friend.
I do kind of feel like I just did a lot, and now you're just abandoning me? Like, why not have me come too? Why didn't you have me go with your wife? Oh, that looks bad. No, it's probably stable. Am I supposed to still be standing here? Oh. Can I move? Oh.
Now I understand.
Oh, okay.
Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That
Uh-huh.
riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend.
I hope so.
The age of Riven has come to a close,
Hell yeah.
but the people of Riven are free.
Yay!
And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Hell yeah. Very cool. Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's just gonna play the credits somewhere. Maybe credits. Oh, there they are. Found them. Yeah. All right. Haha. You thought it couldn't be done. Can it really be true? That's right, everybody. We finally finished Riven. Oh, it was really good too. My goodness. Let me get back to OBS. Sweet. Okay. Oh, all right. My God. That took ages. Get it? Because the name of the books are Ages. In Riven and in Mist, they're called Ages. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. We just passed 800, which is awesome. This is a YouTube thing. I mean, if you want to subscribe on over on Twitch too, that's awesome. I'm not going to tell you no. You live your best life, but maybe also come over to YouTube and subscribe over here, because we do a bunch of VR stuff, and there's tutorials on how to do VR stuff, and I'm trying to get better at VR stuff, like making VR games. Yeah, just for today, all I ask is, please, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000 subs, and we're really close, which is awesome. But yeah, I love you all. You're the best. And I'll see you tomorrow, where we're probably going to be doing an art stream, I'm guessing, but maybe we'll start a new game soon. Probably next week, I would guess, is where the next game starts. We'll see. That's too much thinking right now. We just saved an entire... Thank you for the subscription. I'm glad it says target user across my face. That's very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.